How's it going, fam? Welcome back to Metal Mealtime. I'm your host, Jamila Anahata of the Soulful Veganista, and today's recipe is my bomb-ass Brussels sprouts with a special sauce. And here are my ingredients for today. All accessible and pretty much affordable. We have here, of course, the star of the show, Brussels sprouts. I have mine halved. You can cut yours as well. I like to make my Brussels sprouts kind of like a teriyaki feel, so I always have my soy sauce. I have my sriracha or any type of chili sauce. It's optional, but I always have liquid smoke. I put liquid smoke on everything, probably even ice cream sometimes. It's great with everything. And a little bit of maple syrup for the sweetness of the teriyaki flavor. And for the special sauce, I always have some Veganese, your vegan mayo, like egg-free mayo. And I like to mix it with sriracha. Something simple, and I'll show y'all later. But yes, let's get right into the recipe. I can't forget the spices. I almost did, actually. So I have my onion powder, garlic powder, chipotle powder, or any type of smoked paprika. Of course, I like it spicy, so I have my red pepper. And for the special sauce, I always like to put some dill into it, just to give it a little bit of a ranchy creaminess. All right, so we're all caught up on what to do. Let's get right into the recipe. Alright, so now that we have our Brussels sprouts cooking on the skillet, on the stove, let's get into our special sauce. Me and my boo make it at home a lot with our Brussels sprouts, and we call it aioli. Basic, but whatever. So we're going to start with our Veganese, because that's the base of it, some vegan mayo, and as I said before, we just use sriracha as well. And a few other spices, which is garlic, chipotle powder, and dill. You can also use parsley, and honestly, I'm going to probably throw in some red pepper too because I have to have it that way. So I would like to know how much I usually measure in to put in, but it's probably around 2 tablespoons, so I'm going to add in 2 big old tablespoons, heaping tablespoons rather, of vegan mayo. And maybe a little more. Okay, great. I probably add in about another 1.5 tablespoons of sriracha. I'm probably going to be doing a little bit less than that today, just so it isn't a little too saucy. Okay. Yeah, let's say that's like about 1.5 tablespoons. Put it over here. Mix it up until it's orange or aioli-like. And actually, this could probably use a little bit more sriracha. Actually, no. I think it's just fine. So stir, stir, stir until it is completely orange. A nice creamsicle orange. And it is ready to go. So now time to add in the spices. So as I always like to say, be intuitive with adding your spices. I don't like to measure them that much. Whatever tastes good in the thing tastes good. So I'll probably put in about, let's say, 2 teaspoons, maybe close to a tablespoon. Some chipotle powder. Just put in the garlic. Now time for the chipotle powder. And some dill. You don't have to go too heavy with it, but it does add a great creaminess. Gives it an extra zip to your aioli. And of course, I can't have anything without red pepper. So you can omit this or add this. Either way, it's going to be delicious. And then of course, like before, just keep stirring. And stir, stir, stir until everything looks nice and ranch-like. It basically just looks like it tastes like a zesty ranch. And it's just perfect for the Brussels sprouts. It sounds weird to make an aioli or a sauce for Brussels sprouts, and it's not specifically for it. But best believe it is so good and gives your Brussels sprouts an extra kick. So keep stirring, keep stirring. Okay, this looks nice and even to me. I'm digging it, badass. Okay, great. Now let's check on those Brussels sprouts, shall we? Alright, so now we're done with our bomb-ass Brussels sprouts and we finished the sauce. So now all that's left is for me to taste it and show y'all how good these Brussels sprouts are. Let's just do it plain at first. Yeah, y'all. It's a yes for me. I understand they might look really blackened, which might look gross, but they're completely not. You want them to be a little bit more brown on each side, just so they're cooked thoroughly. Brussels sprouts are a cruciferous veggie, so when they're crunchy, they are all the way crunchy. So you want to make sure that you're cooking them all the way through to get the delicious texture that I just tasted. It's very teriyaki-y, very smoky, spicy, sweet, absolutely in love. So now how about we taste one with the special sauce, or as we like to call it in my house, the aioli. It's a little dip, nothing serious. Nice. Yes, y'all. Our aioli can go on anything, but it just really, really picks up the flavor of our bomb-ass Brussels sprouts. It almost tastes kind of restaurant style if you ask me. It just gives it a rich texture. And it's just perfect just to like, we all need to eat our veggies. So it's like a better way to eat our veggies, make it more exciting. So you can't even be mad at that. But yes, y'all, you already know these are my bomb-ass Brussels sprouts that I would love for you to try. Try out this recipe as well as the special sauce, and I guarantee you'll fall in love as well. But yeah, either way, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on social media and stay tuned for my next episode of Metal Mealtime. Catch you later. Bye-bye.